Breaking story, everyone. Marjorie Taylor Greene may have just landed herself at the center of a conspiracy, which, for a woman that believes in Jewish space lasers, is way too appropriate, of course. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. Is anyone else feeling whiplash right now? Today has seen Trump effectively back down regarding his outrageous trade war. In case you missed it, he decided to pause most tariffs for at least the next 90 days. The pause does not include tariffs on Mexico and Canada, nor does it include all the tariffs on Chinese goods either. In other words, we're not out of the woods yet when it comes to a market meltdown. But don't tell that to Wall Street, which has seen one of the biggest rebounds in history today. And no, that's not a testament to Donald Trump's negotiation skills. It only reveals that he doesn't know what he's doing, and though the market has rebounded, it's still down from when he took office. So what's really going on here? Why the sudden reversals? Marjorie Taylor Greene may have offered us a clue, so stay tuned. Needless to say, with all the market rebounding, questions have begun to rise about how Trump's tariffs might have been used as some kind of market manipulation. Over on Capitol Hill, Nevada Congresswoman Stephen Horsford had this to say.
Is this market manipulation?
No.
Why not? If it was a plan, if it was always the plan, how is this not market manipulation?
It's not market manipulation, sir.
Well, then what is it? Because it sure is not a strategy.
We're trying to reset the global trade system.
It
has offshored all of our factories.
And what has that done? How have you achieved any of that? But to enact enormous harm on the American people, which was our concern from the very beginning. Tariffs are a tool. It can be used in the appropriate way to protect U.S. jobs and small businesses. But that's not what this does. So if it's not market manipulation, what is it? Who's benefiting? What billionaire just got richer? And all the while, there are not even any Republicans left in this hearing. They all left because they don't even want to defend this. But meanwhile, the Speaker is rushing to the floor to pass a budget reconciliation to screw America by passing the biggest tax cut in history on the backs of the American people. WTF? Who's in charge? Because it sure doesn't look like it's the trade representative. You just got the rug pulled out from under you.
That's a very good question, isn't it? Is Donald Trump just stupid, so he goes all gung-ho in on his tariffs? Or is this about purposely devaluing the market so he and his friends can buy in and make more money when it rebounds? In other words, is he fixing the game and putting the savings and 401k plans of thousands of Americans at risk when he does so? And did Marjorie Taylor Greene know this was going to happen? If we tell you that on Market Open today he posted on social media that it was a great time to buy, does that change your mind? Note this chart from the investing advisory company Unusual Whales that just so happened to pinpoint the moment of Trump's tweet, just hours before the market reversal. And it gets even more incriminating. Unusual Whales also reports a high number of investment calls in certain trust funds, a 2,100-point jump, in fact. This is where Marjorie Taylor Greene comes in. Unusual Whales further reports that earlier this week, Greene complained about, quote, losers and failures upset over tariffs. And just yesterday, as per federal law, she disclosed hundreds of thousands of recent stock purchases to companies like Nike, Amazon, Apple, JP Morgan Chase, UPS, and Dell, all of which were affected by the tariffs. And she just so happened to buy them when the bottom was dropping out of the market. Today, they rebounded. Unusual Whales calls that unusual. We call that suspicious. Coupled with the rest of Unusual Whales reporting, as well as rumors earlier this week that Trump intended to pause the tariffs, something ardently denied by the White House, it's hard to look at Ms. Greene's portfolio, as well as the wild investor calls this morning, and not feel like there's some kind of scheme involved here. Oh, and Donald Trump also revealed that he'd been considering the 90-day pause all week. You don't suppose he might have mentioned that to any of his sycophants like Marjorie Taylor Greene, do you? Here's the bigger question. Are we witnessing the biggest insider trading scam in American history before our eyes in real time? Is this what the tariff war has always been about? A chance for Trump and his lackeys to manipulate the market to increase their own wealth? Congressman Adam Schiff has already pledged a full investigation into the matter. I don't know about you, but I don't much like my livelihood and my economy toyed with, especially if gorgons like Marjorie Taylor Greene stand to make money off of it. We'll have more on this story and the market fallout as it develops. This is Occupy Democrats.